Well, a very good morning, a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Great to see such a large room full of very happy, smiley faces. Mark Morrison is my name, one of two auctioneers working alongside you. I'm joined by my fellow auctioneer and good friend, Mr. Chris Kennedy. Welcome along to the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms here at number 471 Papanui Road. Now, before we do crack into today's proceedings, we do need to take some time to make a health and safety announcement, given that we are still operating under level 2 restrictions with COVID-19. I appreciate it is such a busy full room today. I do ask that if you haven't, that you make yourself known to the team out the front that you've signed in, either by using the COVID-19 tracker app or in fact manually signing in with Rebecca Johansson or Doug Soper, who are out front. We would ask that you've sanitised on the way in. Please sanitise on the way out as well. Do take the time to do that as well. Should you become unwell in the next 14 days, if you could let one of the Harcourts Gold management team know, or just let one of the Harcourts agents that you're working with know, and of course go and seek medical advice as well. We ask that you do your very best to try and exercise some social distancing. We appreciate that can be a little bit difficult in the rooms here today. You'll see that the chairs are seated and separated just a little bit for us to keep that social distancing. So we thank you and acknowledge you working with us to the best of your abilities here today. Now, I'd like to firstly take some time to acknowledge our sellers, thank them for their ease of access, for their presentation, but first and foremost for their choice and agency. We do appreciate that there is choice out there in the marketplace, and we thank and acknowledge them for choosing to work with the great team here at Harcourts Gold. Now, speaking of the team here at Harcourts Gold, there are a few faces which I would like to introduce and take the time to introduce you to. Firstly, John and Lynette McFadden, business owners here at Harcourts Gold. Wonderful to have the both of you here in the room working alongside us. Mentioned Chris Kennedy before. We've got our management team here as well. We have Anna McKenzie from our Papanui office, Margaret Danza from our Redwood office, Nicola Cray from our Parklands office over the side there, and Kyle Sutherland just tucked around the corner, another of our managers here in the Papanui office. So plenty of faces. Should you need any assistance throughout the day, do just go and make yourself known to one of the team. They'll be more than happy to help you out. I also have Alana Davey to my left here. She'll be scribing the bids and just recording the bids, making sure that everything that we receive in terms of bids up to the front are replicated up on the screen. She'll also be driving the PowerPoint presentation throughout the morning. And also we beam out to the World Wide Web via YouTube, and often we have in excess of 50 or 60 people tuning in to keep tabs on the property market here in the Gold Auction Room. So anyone joining us here online this morning, a welcome in to you as well. Now, I know the team here at Harcourts Gold, they would have made all the relevant documentation for today's proceedings available to you, including the LIM, the title, and of course the contract from which we work from, which has been approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, as well as the Auckland District Law Society. Now, there are a few rules and regulations that we must adhere to when it comes to bidding and buying at auction. Firstly, it will come as no surprise that we sell subject to a confidential reserve price. Now, Chris or I, we won't be disclosing that reserve to you, the parties in the room. It's your job as the bidders to get the bidding up and over that level. Now, assuming we can do that together, the highest bid, whose bid that Chris or I accept, they shall be the purchaser. Now, Chris or I, we may nominate the sum by which those bids increase. We can refuse a bid if we deem it not to be in the best interest of our owners. If a dispute should arise with a bid, if there's any argy-bargy with the bidding, more than likely we'll just revert to the last undisputed bid and we'll recommence the bidding process from there. Now, in the absence of your bidding participation, Chris or I as auctioneers, we may place bids on behalf of our owners. This is known as vendor bidding. Now, it's not our preference to place those vendor bids. We really only do that in the absence of your bidding participation. If we feel the need to place those vendor bids, you can be rest assured of two things. The first one is that we'll nominate those vendor bids very, very clearly, using language ironically, such as vendor bid. Secondly, those vendor bids will always be placed under the reserve price. Best course of action for you good people is just to simply bid with confidence over and above those vendor bids. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, which is nominated by the gavel coming down to the rostrum in a fashion such as this, should it fall in your favour, congratulations, you are the successful purchaser. Before you commence those celebrations, there are a few simple obligations for you to fulfil. Firstly, you will sign the agreement, and in doing so, acknowledging the receipt of the approved sale and purchase agreement guide. Secondly, you'll arrange to make payment of a neat 10% of the purchase price. And thirdly and lastly, you'll complete the GST information as outlined in Schedule 1. So folks, those are the rules of engagement today. Very clean, concise and simple. We remind you, of course, that all of your bidding here this morning, it is cash and it is unconditional. Well, I move forward now. We've got a very exciting lineup of some 10 properties. In fact, it's been a very exciting week here in the Gold Auction Rooms with a couple of brought forward auctions earlier in the week, 30 Major Aitken Drive and 146 Main Road, both being sold in a brought forward situation. Our first offering this morning, we're going to be operating under very similar circumstance in that our owners have in fact accepted a pre-auction offer which is acceptable to them, thus bringing the auction campaign forward. I'm going to let you know in a little while what that pre-auction offer level is. Should we receive bidding over and above that level, we will in fact hold an auction here this morning. However, if I receive no further bids, I simply knock the property down to the initiator of that pre-auction offer and it will be sold. So the rules are a little bit different when it comes to dealing with the pre-auction offer process. Given the fact, and that might be a telephone bidder already, who knows, keen to go, which is always exciting. But with those pre-auction offers, it would be unfair for me as auctioneer to place any vendor bids on behalf of my owner. Given the fact that that pre-auction offer is at an acceptable level, that effectively becomes our reserve. Now, I may nominate the sum by which those bids increase, but generally speaking, with a brought forward auction, I'm happy to field any bids and take any bids as you throw them at me. So there we go. We move forward now to number 19, Headlow Place in Burnside. I welcome in Mary Turnbull. Mary, very busy week for you. A number of options here in the auction room. Great to be working alongside you. I know you've had a wonderful campaign here at what the postie refers to as number 19, Headlow Place in Burnside, more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate and freehold. Some 1,363 square metres of that freehold land, made up of Lot 22, on depositor plan 18837, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mary and the team's made available to each and every one of you. Now, the conjoined settlement and possession date, that is set down for Monday the 19th of October of this year, unless of course you have arranged with our owners for an alternative date. I draw your attention to the Schedule 2 being the chattels list. That remains as circulated. I note the Husky wine fridge and beer fridge are there, as well as that stunning barley hut with the canvas roof. That will be there come settlement date when you collect the keys. Lastly, I draw your attention to those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 24 inclusive. Once more, just remind you, all your bidding here, it is cash and it is unconditional. Well, 19 Headlow Place, this really is a special home located down the end of a quiet cul-de-sac in the heart of leafy Burnside. Tastefully and extensively renovated throughout in 2010. We offer you ownership, but we also offer you many, many years of happiness for years and years to come. I love the fact that this is sitting on that leafy, manicured, mature gardens. As I said, 1,363 square metres more or less, that rear section. It assures you of that privacy, its tranquility, its peace, it is quiet. I love that stream boundary. The fact the home is single level makes the access so easy. No less than 5 bedrooms mean that there's plenty of space for you and all the family as well. Special touches, well, they're abundant throughout the property that you see up on screen. I love that cosy fireside snug. There's the barley hut that I mentioned before, and the little touches like the clawfoot bath and that master ensuite as well. A whole lot of upside here. The location, well, that speaks for itself. As I said, tucked down towards the end of the cul-de-sac. You've got Burnside Park there for any club cricket fans on a Saturday, nice and easy. You've got Burnside High School, Westburn Primary, which is a school that I went to. I can vouch for that. It's an outstanding primary school. Chris, careful. It's a good school, thank you. Burnside High, I did not attend, I must say, but you've got that on your back doorstep as well. Folks, all jokes aside, we've received a pre-auction offer which is acceptable to our owners. I'm going to announce that in a moment. I'll let you simmer over that and just let that wash over you, and I will invite in bidding north of that level. 19 Headlow Place, we've received a pre-auction offer at $1,260,000. Would there be 1.3 in the room for the chance to own? Otherwise, I sell away. $1,260,000 is the bid, acceptable to our owners, and I sell. Perhaps 20,000 or 10,000 on top would be more comfortable. What do we say? I give you 3 opportunities to bid. Don't leave your run too late.
65.
At 65, okay, 5 on top. Glenn, good luck. Forward. Thank you, Glenn. All the best to you and your buyer on the phone. And 5 more. At 70 now. $1,270,000, and we're officially underway. At 1270. 5 more at 750 and 80 now. At 1,280 I have. Do we stick in the 5s, Glenn? 85 it is, and 90. And 90 here. Got it here first. He's beat you to it at 90. 90 here, confirm it here. 95, sorry I didn't hear you at 95, even better. There we go. Nudges things north, another 5. Working this corner of the room, you've been awfully quiet over this side of the room. What do we say? But at 1,295,000 I sell. Glenn?
1.3.
Thank you, at 1.3. And 5 more. At 1,305 the bid here. 2 in it at this stage. Cul-de-sac living, so close to Burnside Park, go and walk the dog in the morning. Easy peasy. At 1,305,000. Once at 1,305 and I sell. Glenn, on this way.
5 more.
5 more, thank you. 5 again. Of course it is. At 1,315,000. At 1,315,000, going stroke for stroke at this stage. Who's going to rattle the strategy? Who changes it up? But at 1,315,000 and I sell away. Once. Twice. I don't like the shaking. Third and final time at 1,315,000. I'll take another 1,000 if it helps, Glenn. No, okay, appreciate the bidding. Sit tight, sir. I'll give you 3 opportunities, otherwise it goes, it goes, it goes. First, second, third and final time. It is sold here. Well done. Well bid. Well bought. Congratulations to our new owner. And congratulations to our owner as well. We'll take a very short break. We'll be back with you at Murray Place very, very shortly. Folks, a very exciting start to the day here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. We now move forward to our second advertised property and an outstanding lineup of offerings for your bidding and buying pleasure. Number 68 Murray Place in Mirabel. I welcome in Mr. Cameron Bailey. Outstanding to be working alongside you, Cam. I know you've had a very busy campaign here in Murray Place. More formally described as being an estate in freehold, some 771 square metres of that freehold land. Lot 32, deposited plan 1422, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Cam and the team made available to each and every one of you. The day that your life gets a little bit better than it already is the settlement date, which is set down for Friday, the 6th of November of this year. I draw your attention to the Schedule 2 being those list of chattels. It really is a who's who of chattels list, but I can confirm that it remains as circulated and as advertised. And lastly, I draw your attention to the rear of the agreement, those further terms being clauses 22 and 23. Once more reminding you, your bidding here today, it is cash and it is unconditional. Well, 68 Murray Place, this is a home, well, it's all sorts of magnificence, isn't it? It really perfectly blends those modern comforts that we all love and need to have, but at the same time, there's the style and grace of those eras bygone. This promises to be a home that you and the family will be able to have many, many happy years of happy living for years and years to come. I love those living spaces, that sparkling kitchen. I would suggest that they suit the busy, everyday family life that we all seem to be living, yet at the same time, a perfect spot to be entertaining friends or family. This looks like a home that would be sensational for those weekend parties, as I said, for those friends and family to come over. I love that the upstairs games and media room with its own kitchenette and that blackboard as well, so no doubt any competitive family members or friends, you'll be able to keep score, be it around the pool table or the table tennis table, whatever it is that you might want to put in there. That's going to be a great place for the competitive kids as well as the kids at heart. 5 bedrooms means that everyone is going to be accommodated. There's the option for the master bedroom to be upstairs or downstairs. I love the flexibility. I love the location of this property. An outstanding home, an outstanding opportunity for one lucky new owner. I'm under instructions, folks, from Cameron and the team to open up the bidding on behalf of my owners at $1.5 million. I welcome in bids of $50,000 from there, but at 1.5 on a vendor bid to open things up. Where would 155 be? What do we say? 155. Good luck to you, sir, at the back wall. Hope to see you at the end. At $1,550,000 and we're underway here at 155 and 0 for Murray Place. Once then at $1,550,000, 1.6 would be the next rung up the ladder. What do we say? Twice now for a slice. Bid here. Okay, the competition's right next to you, nice and close there. Is that a bid on the raise of the eyebrow? 1,650, of course it is. Should have asked for a little bit more perhaps, but at $1,650,000, first chance, sir, do you come straight back? At 1.7, of course he does. On the retort then at 1.7, we're going like for like in 175. 750, thank you. At 1,750,000 and 80. Yep, 1.8. Very good. At 1,800,000 I have. First, all done. I hope not, sir. At $1.8 million I have. Hold tight, sir, you're in the lead at this stage. I welcome in any further bidding from the room at large. Once, good fresh face in the race here at 1.85. At $1,850,000 I have. Be encouraged by the interest, got to fight for good property. 1.9, sir. Good on the nod. At 1.9 it is. 1.95. Bids against you, it's at the back wall at 1.9. Would you say 1.95?
Yep.
On the nod, thank you, at 1.95 he obliges. 2 million is the next rung up the ladder, sir. Tip us over that point if you would. First call at $1,950,000 here with the good gentleman seated. 2, thank you. At $2 million now. 2050, another 50, sir. Keep moving in the 50s. It's only money. First at $2 million. Twice the call. Committee meeting, I wish I was a better lip reader. But I'm not. Third and final time now. I'll take a 25, sir, if it helps. 25, thank you. At 2025, sir, happy to do the same for you if you like. Otherwise, I'm happy for you to stick in the 50s. Might show strength in the auction room. That would be my suggestion. 2050, okay. At 2,050,000, we're in the 25s now. You've started something, sir. Let's keep it going. At 2,050,000 with the gentleman at the back. Sir, in the back next to him, you've gone quiet for a little while. Happy to bring you back in at any stage if you like. But at $2,050,000, I have here. Once at $2,050,000. Bid here. 25 it is at 2075. Be encouraged by this interest. Welcome into you, sir, as well. Strategically leaving his run late at $2,075,000 once, and 2.1 now. At 2.1. What do we say? And 215. Very good. 25 rather. 2125. At 2,125,000 and 50 now. At 150 over the 2 mil. Would you say 75? Of course he does at 2175. 2,175,000. Thank you, Mitchell. First, at 2,175 twice. Here. 2195. Okay, puts 20 on top. Another 20 for you, sir, or perhaps here, down here, working with Brendan Hart. Shaking the head, you'll end up with a sore neck and homeless at $2,195,000. Once, twice. Third the money at $2,195,000. What do we say? 2.2. 2.2. Good bid. Puts forward 5 more, but it might be the best 5 you ever spent. $2,200,000 for Murray Place.
Yeah, we're on the market, actually.
We're on the market. Breaking news, folks. There we go. We sell away. 2.21. Puts forward 10 more. 2,210,000. You call the bids, I'll do my best to count them at 2210. Once and I sell away. Remember, the hammer's up. New name goes on the title. Twice. All done here. You sure? Another 5. All done, absolutely. Third and final time. Sit tight, sir. Brendan, are we all done down the front? 2,210,000. Happy to announce then, 68 Murray Place. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done. Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very warm welcome back. Of course, a lot of activity for the first 2 properties this morning. We welcome you back to the front of the room. And of course, we welcome in Deb Crosby, who's been looking after our beautiful owners of some 50 years for our next offering. Deb, are you all set to go?
Thank you.
Nice to be working alongside you. Good luck to you. And of course, good luck to our owners with their endeavours and of course their decision making. Ladies and gentlemen, the property itself, more formally described as number 133 Deans Avenue, Riccarton in Christchurch City. Now, it is a freehold parcel of land, the best quality land you can buy. It is some 779 square metres. It is on Lot 2, deposited plan 9734. It is contained and described in Certificate of Title, Volume 427, Folio 119 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft, so I won't go through those. Your bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Your possession and settlement date, that's one of the same. That's set down for the 9th of October 2020 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Now, we take that you have read clauses 22 through to 23.4. You bid, you buy on the understanding of those clauses. I do point out a slight change to that, which does say that the EQC work claim from 2010 has been added to the document. There is also point 3 under 22, which says a claim review in respect of the damage to the chimney was lodged on the 10th of December 10th of September, I should say, 2020, and has been reopened with the appropriate EQC review team. So bid with confidence, folks. That is certainly being looked into. That is the more pertinent points for this morning's auction of number 133 Deans Avenue. Clear, clean and concise is your contract, and to just remind you, cash and unconditional is your bidding. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, almost 50 years with the same family. It's an absolute privilege. It's a privilege to
Take me a little second to get a connection.
Oh, trying to get a connection. I'll keep talking and then we'll look to you very shortly. John McFadden, business owner, with a bidder on the phone. Once again, I go back. I acknowledge our owners of some 50 years in the same family. Of course, an absolute privilege to represent you today, and I do say thank you. It's a wonderful testament to what is not only a location, but of course the desirability of what we have on offer here today. It's not just a location, it's a community. You've got that beautiful park across the road. That's your playground, ladies and gentlemen. That's where you walk, that's where you stroll, that's where you play. If it's into touch rugby, if it's into just walking, if it's into golf, or gardens, botanical gardens, this is the playground for you. Built in the 1920s, this is an exceptional example of a well-kept and, I have to say, well-renovated character home. It, to my way of thinking, is an absolute heart stopper with the park views. It's the best of the original features, still in excellent order, ladies and gentlemen. A well thought out renovation, and if you've been through the property, you'll understand exactly what I mean. It is a beautiful and well thought out renovation, providing quality living in what I deem to be a quality location. It delivers charm both inside and, of course, out. 4 generous bedrooms. Are you right, John? Good. 4 generous bedrooms, 2 living areas, both with those fires for the winter months, just to give you a little bit of ambience in the room itself. I just love the modern kitchen. I love those French doors that open out onto that beautiful private patioed area, and of course you've got that off-street parking, you've got the garaging, and don't forget the studio. This is a wonderful, wonderful home, ladies and gentlemen. Some 50 years in the same family. My instructions, folks, I'd open the bidding on behalf of our owners at $700,000. I look for a rise of 25 from here at 700 on a vendor bid. 850, that's the way to do it. I should have asked for more. At $850,000, welcome to the bidding at 850, but 875 here. We have an auction. 900, did you say? Welcome back at $900,000. $900,000 a bid and 25 with you. Sorry? 950. Sorry to offend you at 950. 952. 1 million. There you go. $1 million fairly offered down. $1 million on the window at million. I come back to you for another 2 perhaps or more at $1 million here. At $1 million, ladies and gentlemen, I look for 25 from here. 25 now at $1,025,000. Another bidder here at 1025. Do I say 1050 with you, sir? It's chiropractically damaging that. That's bad for the neck muscles. That's a better move. At $1,025,000 here. 1025.50 with you, sir? Oh, okay. 1040. 1040 new bidder at this stage and 50 here now. 1050 is the bid now at $1,050,000. Do we say 60 now? One bid seldom buys, sir. At 1050. 60 now, he says, and 70 back with you. 1070, Christine Campbell with a buyer at $1,070,000 now. At $1,070,000, 2 bids. I prefer more at $1,070,000. Do I say $1,080,000 on your behalf? You sure?
Chris, on the market.
Seriously. Gee whiz. Happy to sell? $1,070,000, buckle up, folks. We're going to sell at $1,070,000. It's here. Don't lose it now, sir. Or here, or over here at $1,070,000. I'm going to sell it once. We're on the market, we sell. It's back to that open home trail. Shoes on, shoes off. Twice then at $1,070,000. I haven't heard from you, John.
We're bidding
75.80 here at $1,080,000. Shall we say 85? At 1080 here. No, prefer it up like that. At $1,080,000 is the bid I'm going to sell. Once, twice, third. It's okay to change. 82. 85. $1,085,000. 7's the retort from here. Or straight to 1-1 could be the call. That would be the best advice. 1085. First, second. Are you sure? Third call at 1085. I won't take a late bid. You're out. You're out. You're out. Out. You're still in at $1,085,000. Once, twice, third. Delighted to announce 133 Deans Avenue. It goes. It goes. It goes. It is gone and sold. Well thought, well bought. To our beautiful owners, good luck to you. Thank you for your instructions. Look forward to working with you again in the future. To our underbidders, well done, well fought. To our bidders, our successful bidders.
Folks, if I could just have your attention, please. We now move forward to our 10:30. We move forward now to our 10:30 a.m. time slot of another three wonderful properties. The first one being number 9 Headlow Place in Burnside. Before we make start on that, I just note Nairi Baker's made her arrival into the gold auction rooms. Nairi from our Harcourts Gold Property Management team here. So if you've got any requirements around property management, then Nairi and the team are certainly here, just across the road, always happy to help out. I welcome in Mary Turnbull. She's been marketing number 9 Headlow Place in Burnside, more formally described as being an estate and freehold, some 1,272 Generous square metres of the best land available to us here in New Zealand, made up of lot number 26, deposited plan 18837, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mary and the team made available to each and every one of you over the last few weeks. Settlement date, well, that's set down for Friday the 16th of October 2020. The list of chattels, well, that remains as circulated, so what I work from here this morning is exactly what you will have been referring to over the last few weeks. Finally, I draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 24, and just to remind anyone that perhaps has joined us here in the room in more recent times, all of your bidding here this morning, it is cash, it is unconditional, and we require a 10% payment to be made at the fall of the hammer, should the hammer fall in your favour. Now, 9 Headlow Place. Well, today we sell you more than a home. We sell you with it an ease of living that you are going to enjoy for many, many years to come. I had the privilege of visiting this property yesterday morning. It was a beautiful sunny morning, such as we have here today, and I could just see the potential here in this home, and that sun is just going to follow you right around the home all day long, coming up through the kitchen space that you see there on screen, and just working its way across those 2 living rooms, the bedrooms as well. They are beautiful as well. There are 4 of those, all built in 2014, so post-quake construction, single level living, very, very easy in terms of life and living here. 4 bedrooms, as I said, they're all accessed off that light and bright hallway. I love those skylights, just bringing in more light as well. The family bathroom and laundry are also accessed off that hallway. You're going to be nice and warm and cozy with that ducted heating. There's the built-in sound system, which is a nice added touch as well. Once again, zoned for some of the best schooling, both primary and secondary in Christchurch. You've got Westburn Primary, which I'm a big fan of, being a former attendee myself many, many years ago, of course, Chris, although perhaps not as many years ago as when you were at primary school. You've got Merrin School there as well as Burnside High School. This is a beautiful property, folks. I'm under instructions on behalf of Mary and my beautiful owner to open up the bidding at $700,000, and I welcome and rise with 1.1 on the phone, John McFadden. Wonderful to have you here at 1.1. That's the way to take control of the auction room then at $1.1 million. Do I take another 200,000? But perhaps that might be a little uncomfortable. Happy to take 25 from here. 1150. Very good, Mary. Working with your buyer there. Good luck as well. At 1,150,000. Do we stick in the 50s? What do we say? 1.2. Good bid. Strategic bid there, sir. Rounds me off to 1.2. Mary or John, welcome in a bid over and above that. Perhaps 1.25 is the next. Another 25 cuts me in half then. No problem, I'm 6'6", plenty of me to go around at 1,225,000. John, do the same for you, or perhaps for you here, sir, if you like. But at 1,225,000 with Mary Turnbull's buyer. Once at 12250. Twice now for Headlow. 5?
1250.
Okay. Yeah, 12. Oh, just 5,000. Okay, high five to you, sir. 1,230,000. Not sure if it's going to buy, but hey, you're in the lead at this point in time, and that's all that matters. At 1,230,000, don't be put off by those $5,000 bids. I suggest you stay strong, stay in the 25s at least. But at 1,230,000 here, first.
1250.
1250 puts forward 20 more. Sir, do you go 20? 1,250,000 here. Once at 1,250,000. At 1.25 million. Twice now for Headlow. Walk down to Burnside Park in the mornings. Club cricket fans will love the location here. Close to the good schools. Single level living. Gee, it's easy here. Third time at 1,250,000. In or out? Need to know, John, you've gone awfully quiet on the phone.
Yeah, just
One bid. One and done. Seldom buys, I understand. We'll find out. At 1,250,000. What are we doing? Where's the next rung up the ladder, sir? Happy to take another 5 if you like. Surely. Hard to put value on property at these levels. 15 more. Love the strategy, sir. At 1,265,000. Do we stick in the 15s, Mary?
1285.
1285. Good. 20 on top. At 1,285,000. Another 15, sir, will be 1.3. Sounds nice to me. We'll look good on Facebook. At 1,285,000. It's against you here at the back of the room. Once. At 128,500. Twice now. Considering the strategy, big decisions being made. 5 more, very
90.
good. Another high 5 at 1,290,000.
Another 5.
Another 5, okay. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, as they say then. At 1,295,000 I have here. 1.3, I suggested it before. I suggest that's where we might be going. At 1, 2, 9 and 5. 1,295,000 here. First time. At 1,295. Can't sell at these levels. Twice now. Another 5, sir. Welcome you back in with those 5s anytime you like. Third final time at 1,295,000. What do we say? Might need some instructions then at this stage at 1,295,000. For Headlow Place. First one in Headlow's already sold. I don't have another one in Headlow to sell today. This is it. This is your opportunity right here, right now. At 1,295,000, working with Mary Turnbull's bar at the back of the room. At 1,295. Beautiful home. Post-quake build, single level living. Love those skylights. Just bring in that light down through that hallway. Gee, living is easy here at 1,295,000. Once again, I wish I was a better lip reader. Love to know what's going on down the back. We'll find out eventually, won't we, Chris?
Well, we'll be the last to know.
Well, that's right.
But we'll be the first to action it.
Absolutely. In your hands, folks, at 1,295,000. Sir, another 5,000, no more open homes. Many years of happiness. How do you put a price on that? At 1,295,000.
1.3.
1.3 here, thank you. Puts forward another 5 at $1.3 million. Be encouraged by this, sir. It'll be
We have instructions for that. We sell.
We sell.
We sell.
Very good. Happy to sell. Thank you for those instructions at $1.3 million. Folks, you heard it here first. We play for keeps. We play for the keys. At 1.3, I will take 5,000 from you, sir, if you like. First call at 1.3, and I sell. Twice for the opportunity to live in Headlow Place. Third, final time. 1.3. Are you all done? Appreciate the bidding, sir. All the best in your property search. Sit tight there. It goes, it goes, it goes. I'll knock it down. I've got to call it through 3 times. It is sold here. Well done. Well brought to our underbidder. Commiserations. All the very best in your property search. Thank you very much to our owner and, in fact, our new owner as well.
a magical morning so far in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. I do welcome you back. I do remind you, if you are the successful bidder today, you will be required to sign the memorandum of sale. In other words, the contract, pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. We now move to our next offering, proudly brought to the market by Debbie Soper. Are you all set to go, Debbie? Yeah. Lovely to be working alongside you. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our owners. The property itself, though, more formally described as number 39B, Kotari Street, Fendleton, Christchurch. It is a freehold parcel of land, 1,193 square metres. It is on part lot 2 and 3, deposited plan 21455, and lot 2, deposited plan 367526. It is contained in certificate of title folio 274101 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Chattels list, that hasn't changed from the original draft, ladies and gentlemen. I won't go through those. It's clean, it's clear, it's concise. And of course, your possession and settlement date, one of the same, 18th of December 2020, or any other such date that may be mutually agreed upon in writing. Clean, clear and concise. And as I've already said, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Now let me just take you back down memory lane, back down to 39B Kotari Street. I have to say, from the time you walk through that front door, you know that this is special. This is what I call a thumping good property. You come through that front door and into what could be deemed your formal living space. You then wander up a couple of stairs and you've got another living space that can be enclosed by those glass doors that come together. From there, 2 beautiful big bedrooms, master with its own ensuite and beautiful wardrobing with views out onto that beautifully landscaped section. The other bedroom that has its own ensuite as well could serve very well as guest accommodation, or in fact older family accommodation. Wander down through into that expansive kitchen, dining, living, a very social centric kitchen is what I would say, as it sits in the centre of the home, beautifully appointed. It just becomes part of the family with that everyday living. The wonderful thing for me, those big doors that open out onto that beautifully landscaped section, the kids with the swing on the tree, the Avon River. It really is just one of those sensational settings. Now I call the master room in the north end of the home, I take the children's or the teenager area in that south corner. 2 more bedrooms, a bathroom. You can lock those teenagers away. You can have an office there. It really is just a magnificent setting. Double garaging, beautifully appointed home, and here seriously for sale. Approximately 290 square metres of home, ladies and gentlemen. As I've said, this is a cracker. Where do you say go? Opening bids and offers. What do you say, guys? Sorry?
1.3.
1,300,000. Foss Shanahan working with the buyer. Welcome to you, Foss. Nice to be working alongside you. $1,300,000 on the rise now. 1,400,000. 1,450. Back with you, Foss, at 1,450, and 1.5's the retort from here if you like it. 1,450. 1.5 we had here. 1,550. Thank you, Foss. Back again at 1,550. Moving in 50s if you like at 1,550. Do I say 1.6 on your behalf? At 1,550 once. 1.6.
169.
1,600,000.
161.
Thank you, Foss. 1,610,000. Just confirm.
Yep.
610. There you have it, buyers. At 1,610,000. $1,610,000. What do we say from here, team? At 1,610,000 the buy. At $1,610,000. Beautiful home, 4 bedrooms, expensive living. First.
1615.
1615. At
1,020,000.
20, beautiful. Thank you, Foss. Welcome back at $1,620,000. We're looking for instructions here, folks, at 1,620,000.
We're on the market selling.
You've heard it here first, team. 1,620,000. Hold tight, Foss. With you, I sell away. I'm selling over here at 1,620,000 for the want of another bid. First, make no mistake. Second,
1625.
1,625. 30. Back at 1,630,000. 35's the retort. Shoes on, shoes off. It's that open home trail. I sell from here at 1,630,000. Foss Shanahan, buyer on the wall at 1,630,000. Once, happy for you to change your mind. Twice, regret's a terrible emotion. Third, at 1,620,000, are you 630? That's what I said.
Yep.
Just very quickly, 1,630,000. Need to know, won't take a late bid at 1,630,000. Buckle up, Foss, I'm going to sell it.
1635.
640. Back at 640. There you have it. Those fives are good, though. I'm having a high five you at 1,640,000. 1,640,000 once. Are you sure? Twice. Are you sure? I'll ask again. Third final call. I give you time. Are you sure? I won't take a late bid. I'm going to sell it at 1,640,000. Are you out, madam? Thank you so much for your bidding. Do appreciate it. Hold tight, Foss. $1,640,000 once, twice, third. Delighted to announce 39B Kotari Street. It goes. It is. Gone and sold. Well fought, well bought. Congratulations.
Okay, folks, well, moving right along, I thank you very much for your patience. I now take you to 68A Windermere Road. I welcome in Mary Turnbull for the third time today. Mary, very busy day for you. What Mary doesn't know about real estate, well, it simply isn't worth knowing. She's been bringing to the market, as I said, 68A Windermere Road in Papanui, more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate in cross-lease, being flat 2 on deposited plan 65790, as to having a half undivided share in some 1,014 square metres, more or less, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Mary and the team made available to each and every one of you. The conjoined settlement and possession date that's set down for Friday the 16th of October of this year. The chattels list, well, that remains as circulated, and furthermore I draw your attention to those further terms of sale at the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 26 inclusive. Well, Windermere Road. This morning we offer you peace of mind living. We offer you single level brick and tile, which never goes out of style, as they say. Windermere Road, it's an ever popular location due to its leafy surrounds, access to great shops and schools and eateries. The outlook from that living area, I've had the privilege of visiting on the weekend. It's picturesque. It is those established gardens is just a lovely place to be, a beautiful spot to enjoy your morning brunch on the weekends. And there's lovely sunny and private views out of each of those 3 bedrooms as well. Those with an eye to the future, well, they'll see the upside here, they'll see the potential. This is a tidy home. It's clearly been looked after and well loved during its ownership. But just like my firstborn, there is potential everywhere you see. You just need to have that guiding hand, and you'll be able to turn this into something that you'll be able to enjoy for many, many years to come. Folks, I welcome in your bidding participation. What's our opinion on value? Where do we kick things off? What do we say for Windermere Road? One at a time, please. It's like the school dance, Chris, isn't it? Everyone's just a wee bit nervous and standoffish at the start.
Loads of excitement.
There is excitement.
Loads of excitement.
Absolutely. Well, perhaps a little bit of guidance from Mr. Auctioneer is what you chase down. Can I suggest 380,000 would be a lovely, comfortable place to start? Very good. Well, you hesitate. I certainly won't. At 380 on a vendor bid then. Our owner's clearly happy to keep the property at 380. That won't shock any of you good people in the room. So at 380,000 on a vendor bid. I'll give you 3 opportunities to bid over and above that level. $20,000 rises from here, I would suggest. $380,000 once. Twice for Windermere Road. Huge upside here. Third and final time at 380,000. Well, you simply play into the conditional buyer's hands at this stage by giving them a sniff and an opportunity. I'll call it now then at 400,000 on a vendor, but I advance things north on behalf of our lovely owners then through to 400,000. That's my second vendor bid. At $400,000, I welcome in bidding, even if it's $10,000 from here for the first chance to talk and negotiate. Great upside here, private back section, single level living here in Windermere Road. Great location here, great buy. First call then at 400,000 twice. Third the money then at $400,000. Geez, you surprised me, folks. Great buying here in Windermere Road. Mary, I'm going to advance the bidding one last time on behalf of my owners through to 420,000. I welcome in even $5,000 here for the right to talk. But at 420,000, I'll call it through 3 times. Otherwise, I do officially pass the property in, and we welcome in any conditional interest thereafter. Once, twice, third and final time at 420. Are we all done? All silent? Has it had its time? Well, surprising, but Mira, I'm going to pass the property back into you and the team then at 420,000 on a vendor bid, clearly not selling at those levels, and we see value further north than that. If you've got any interest in this property post-auction, I suggest you make yourself known to Mary, or in fact the the agent that you are working with. We'll take a very brief recess, just resettle ourselves, get our paperwork in order, and we'll move forward to our 11 o'clock time slot where we bring in number 5 Omega Place very, very shortly. To our 11 a.m. time slot, we have 4 more beautiful properties for your bidding and buying pleasure. The first of which has been brought to the market by Mr. Dan Valakoop. Great to be working alongside you, Dan. You're making yourself known here in the auction rooms over the last few weeks, which is fantastic. He's been marketing number 5 Omega Place in Casebrook. He's been looking after our beautiful owner, a real salt of the earth gentleman. It's been a privilege to work alongside him and the family. More formally described as number 5 Omega Place as an estate in Stratnam and Freehold, made up of Lot B on deposit of plan 38924, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Dan has made available to each and every one of you. Now, the settlement date that's set down for the 25th of September 2020, incidentally, that is a Friday. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement, being clauses 22 through to 23, and just remind the room at large for any late arrivals here that, of course, all of your bidding here this morning, it is on a cash and it is on an unconditional basis here today. Well, Dan, Omega Place on offer is single level living, peace of mind living in a cul-de-sac that is ever popular. Cul-de-sacs, they're always popular. You know that any of the traffic coming down there is going to home, or it's perhaps just visitors to coming. You're not getting that through traffic, which can make things just a little busier and noisier. The presentation of number 5, well, that is really testament to our owner and the care that they have taken of this property, this 2-bedroom unit, over the last few years. It really, really is a wonderful place to be, so tidy as you see up on screen. As I mentioned, it offers you that peace, it offers you privacy, it's a solid home in its current state, but at the same time it would also benefit from some modernisation. There's opportunities there for any savvy buyers to add value here. Perhaps some modernisation wouldn't go straight, but at the same time this is equally a very tidy and comfortable home in its own right. Be it a rental property for you to add to your portfolio, or one that you want to move into and enjoy in your own right. Whole lot of upside here, folks. We just need to work out who the new owner is going to be. I welcome in your bidding participation. May it be strong and may it be confident. Who says go first?
Well, that worked.
Yeah, I was on fire there. I was quite excited. It's like a library out there. I can see you and you can see me. This is interactive here, folks. Need to see your bidding. Perhaps I can suggest, I don't know, 230,000 would be a nice, comfortable place to start. 230, of course you would. Thank you, Margaret Dancer. Good luck to you and your buyer there on the window at 230, and we're underway. I suggest
240.
And 240 is it?
Back window.
At 240 on the back window and 50 now. 2 faces in the race at this stage at 250. It's with my incumbent bidder, and I'll call it through 3 times at 250,000. 60 now. Good to see you back then at 260,000. I have at 260,000 and 280. Good bid. Moving the strategy then. Puts forward 20 more, and why wouldn't you? At 280,000. Is that a telephone bidder coming through? I don't know. But at $280,000, I call it through 285. Okay, cuts me in quarters now at 285,000, but I'll take it. 95. Staying strong with the 10s. Good bid at 295. 300 here. Got it here first. Sorry, Uting. Would you bid me 305? Good. Thank you very much. At $305,000. Welcome into you and your buyer as well, Uting. There's 3 faces in the race. Got to be encouraged by that. I got 310. That's even better here. Sorry. At 310,000 on the far wall. At 312. Got the 2 there in the end. At 315 now. 315 puts forward 3. Margaret Danza, you're next. We're just going around the circle. Okay, she's beaten you to it then at 317. At 317 here, Uting. 20 now at 320. At 320, another 2. 22, thank you very much. At $322,000. Once at 322. 325, thank you very much. At 325,000 with Margaret Daz and her buyer. You turn, I turn to you. 27, very good. At $327,000. Once at 327, ma'am, on the phone. You've gone very quiet twice. 30. Puts forward 3 more at 330. Another 2 Uting from your buyer, or perhaps more. Do you go 340? What do you say? But at $330,000 here once. Oh, okay. I'll take the one. I'm feeling happy and generous today. At $331,000. 32. Okay, you've started something here, Uting. You've got to keep it going now. At $332,000, it's here. We're going to play a game of tennis over the wall, are we? Across the room, I should say. At 332 here.
Mark, we've got instructions. We sell it.
333.
333. And we're selling. Confirmed. We're selling. Happy to sell. Very good. At $333,000. You heard it here first. All the 3s and a few O's after it. At $333,000, I sell away. You two.
500.
500, of course. $500. Here. Happy to do the same, Margaret, for your buyer.
334.
334, thank you. Gone quiet on the phone here. Are we all out? At 334, appreciate the bidding then. At 334,000, I sell away, you two. Happy to take another 500 from you all day long. 5 red Rutherfords on top. What do you say? 500, 334 the half. Can I suggest perhaps 336?
335.
335, what do I know? At 335,000, at 335, sit tight because I might be coming back to you to ask for 336 very shortly. You two, you bid me 500 more? Good to see you smiling. Gee, I love smiley faces in the room. At 335, but I sell away. You sure? You're shaking your head, but you're smiling. Odd combination. At 335,000, I sell. Sit tight, Margaret, with your buyer here. Once. At 335, and I sell. Twice. You sure? Appreciate the bidding. Okay, third and final time. I'll sell here. That's okay with you? At 335,000. It goes, it goes, it goes. It is sold here. Well done. Congratulations to our new owner, to our current owners. Thank you very much for the privilege of working with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, lots and lots of excitement here in the Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. Of course, 471 Papanui Road. I bid you a very warm welcome back to the auction room after a lot of success. Mary Turnbull, you rejoin us. Your 4th auction for the day. An auction day wouldn't be the same without you in the room. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our owners. Are you all set to go, Mary?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Wonderful. Well done and good luck to you. Ladies and gentlemen, the property itself, though, it is more importantly described or known as number 152 Ilam Road in Ilam, Christchurch. It's a freehold parcel of land, some 620 square metres. It is on Lot 2, deposited plan 308220. It is contained and described in Certificate of Title, Folio 31884 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. I won't go through those. Your bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Your possession and settlement date, they are one of the same. Set down for Friday the 10th of October 2020 or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. We take that you have read, you have understood clauses 22 through to 25. You bid, you buy on that basis. And of course, I remind you, buyers, cash and unconditional is your bidding. Let me just wander back through number 152, give you a little bit of an update of what we have on offer here. This, to my way of thinking, is a wonderful property. It's a great property. It's nestled in a rear section, and for those of you that know me, I love these rear section properties for the reason they offer privacy, they offer off-street parking, they offer an abundance of sun, and they offer an abundance of living, ladies and gentlemen. This home is sited on some beautifully established grounds. It is just what I would call a wonderful home. Whether you're a family, whether you're a retiree, there are options abound with this substantial offering that we have here today. Home has a multitude of choice and living space, 3 very good bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, that master, of course, with that magnificent ensuite, doors that open out seamlessly to hard and soft surfaces, lovely tiled areas for that outdoor entertaining, and of course that sitting back and just enjoying the sun, whether that's with a tipple of your choice or perhaps just a cold glass of water. Zoned for some of the best education precincts in the city. It really does, I should say, offer a great deal in family living or living just as good. Ladies and gentlemen, call for your opening bids and offers. Where do you say go? I'm in your hands. You're right, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry?
Everyone's asleep.
They're going to sleep.
Have they gone to sleep? Do you think I need to talk a bit louder?
Too much of that wine.
Too much of the wine at the beginning of the day. Such a shame. Call for your opening bids, folks. Where do you say go? Won't you hesitate? I don't. I'm going to open the bidding on behalf of our beautiful owners at $680,000. That's a vendor bid at $680,000. $680,000. Let's look for a rise of 20 on from here. I look for 20 to take me north at $680,000. $680,000, 3 bedrooms, beautiful kitchen, open plan living. It really just sits magnificently on its site for privacy, for sun, and for beautiful living. Where do you say, buyers? 680, looking for 7 now on the rise at 680. First call then at 680. You surprised me, buyers. Second, third, well, 700 back with me. That's a vendor bid once again, ladies and gentlemen, at 700. $700,000. I would have thought there would have been a Mexican wave of hands through the room at this level at 700. $700,000. I invite you back at 720, at 700, ladies and gentlemen. Who calls 20 to carry me north? At $700,000. There'll be somebody that should be, that's for real, at 700. First, second, third final call at 700. Surprise me, buyers. I come back at 720. At $720,000. I take one last vendor bid. If there's no further bidding, I bid further at 720. I bid to 740 if there's no further bidding, and I pass. At $720,000, ladies and gentlemen, I call for 10 for the right to have a conversation at 720. First call, second call, third. Well, Mayor, I'm going to advance back to 740. I know that we've got interest outside of the room. We'll continue to work with that interest at 740. Ladies and gentlemen, I pass the property back to our owners at $740,000. If you have any interest in this property, please avail yourself upon Mary Turnbull, our lead marketing consultant, or in fact the consultant that you may well be working with. Mary, passing back to you and our beautiful owners, all the best to you. I know there's interest outside of the room, and we'll continue to work with that. I'm going to hand back to my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morris.
Your patience, we now move forward to our next offering, number 47 Rosebury Street in Spraydon. I welcome in Michelle Fu and Ching Yang. They've been your real estate 1-2 punch and guiding you through the twists and turns towards home ownership. More formally described as 47 Rosebury Street as being an estate in freehold, some 506 square metres of that freehold land, made up of lot number 2, deposit of plan 14288, which is all outlined on the certificate of title that Michelle and Ching have made available to each and every one of you. Now, settlement date, that's set down for the 30th of September of this year, which incidentally is a Wednesday. I draw your attention to those further terms of sale towards the rear of the agreement being clauses 22 through to 25, and those list of chattels towards the rear of the agreement, will they remain unchanged and as circulated. Wow, 47 Rosebury Street in Spraydon. Let's go and take a wander through one last time. It's character and it is charm and it is in spades and bucket loads here in Spraydon. Merging that modern convenience that we all love, but with that ever popular charm, I see that throughout this property. This really is a wee honey in all respects. I love that front veranda that you see there, those LED light windows. There is character, there is feel and substance to this property wherever you turn. There's 3 large bedrooms on offer here, and they're complemented by the addition of that garage and office space as well. So that provides you flexibility. Perhaps you're working from home, you just need some extra space in the home. A whole lot of upside here with this one. Zone for Cashmere High School as well, Summerfield School. This really is an educated decision right across the board in terms of your buying decisions. 47 Rosebury Street, folks. I welcome in your bidding participation. What's your opinion on value? Who wants to own it? Opening bid, opening offer. Once again, the room falls silent. Arms folded, looking at the shoelaces, looking at the ceiling. Everyone's laces tied. Yours are, Chris. You're looking very good as well. Shiny shoes, I might add. It is auction day. At 420,000, could I perhaps welcome in bidding from here? At 420,000 would be my suggestion. That would be the line in the sand. Geez, that's good buying at these levels. Well, you percolate, I don't hesitate. At 420,000 on a vendor bid, our owner is more than happy to keep the property at these low levels. At 420,000, clearly not selling at 420, I'll give you 3 opportunities to bid. Once at 420, twice for that character and charm, third for those fantastic school zones. Well, I advance the bidding then simply through to 440 on behalf of my owners. At 440, clearly not selling at those levels. Need to see bidding participation north of there. If you are cash and unconditional, now's the time to put your hand in the air. It really is that simple. At 440,000, first call. Surprising. Twice now at $440,000. Third final time at 440. Well, Michelle Ching, I'm going to advance the bidding on behalf of my lovely owners one last time through to $460,000. At $460,000, that's my last vendor bid. I'm all out from here, even if there's $10,000 in the room for the chance to talk and negotiate. At 460,000, has it had it time? First, second, third final time at 460. Well, Michelle Ching, I'm going to pass the property into your capable hands. I'm sure that we'll see a good result very, very shortly with the conditional market thereafter. At 460,000, officially passing the property back in. I'm going to pass you back over to my good friend, Mr. Chris Kennedy. He's going to bring you the opportunity of 16 Beverly Street very, very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you back and welcome you back for the last auction of our day. Ladies and gentlemen, proudly marketed and brought to the market by Gita Rose. Nice to be working alongside you, Gita. Are you all set to go? Yep. Good luck to you, and of course, good luck to our wonderful, wonderful owners. Ladies and gentlemen, property is more formally described as number 16 Beverly Street, Maryvale, Christchurch City. It is an estate in freehold, the best quality land you can buy, some 708 square metres on lot 4, deposited plan 8746, contained and described in certificate of title, volume 429, folio 228 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your bidding today, GST inclusive, so what you bid is what you pay. Large and concise chattels list. That hasn't changed from the draft, so I won't go through that, but it's great to see that the black pot in the driveway still stays, folks, so that's a beautiful ornament for your driveway. Your possession, your settlement, one of the same. Set down for Friday, the 11th of December 2020, and what a wonderful Christmas you will have. Let me take you back for a one last look before we call for your competitive and spirited bidding. I'd have to say, when a quality build combines with a quality location, you actually get a blend of magic, and this, to my way of thinking, is just magic, both in its setting and, of course, its situation. Carefully and thoughtfully designed to blend in with the surrounds, this stunning 2-year-old home is here now for your discerning buyers to bid, for you, the discerning buyers. I don't have the ability or the time to give this home its true justice, ladies and gentlemen, but to me, I believe it is just one of the nicest homes I've been in for some time. It is appointed so beautifully and delightfully, but bespoke kitchen, ladies and gentlemen, wooden floors in that dining area, a plethora of living that opens out into those beautifully manicured grounds. Of course, downstairs, you've got a bedroom with an ensuite. That could serve as your master, but then you go upstairs and there's a further 4, ladies and gentlemen, and that beautiful big master that faces north, walk-in robe ensuite, the fittings, the fixtures, they are just of a superior quality. This is a palatial offering. It is a beautiful offering. It's an office, off-street parking, of course, and it's all set in that beautiful location of Maryvale. Ladies and gentlemen, I call for your opening bids. It's your time. Where do you say go? Beautiful offering in the heart of Maryvale. Well, that worked. Look for your opening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, look, you hear... Sorry?
2 million.
2 million. Beautiful place to start. I couldn't have started in a better place. At $2 million with you, sir. I look for 100 on the rise from here at $2 million. At turnover is the call now, ladies and gentlemen. At $2 million, I look for 100 to take me north at $2 million. $2 million here now. First call at $2 million. Second at $2 million. Now's the time to bid. Third final call at 2... Oh, am I yelling too loud, Carl?
No,
at $2 million. I call for a rise. Is there 100 on the rise here now, ladies and gentlemen? At $2 million. Beautiful offering. They don't come around like this very often. At $2 million, with my new best friend, seated and centered. At $2 million. Working with Cindy Lee. At $2 million, ladies and gentlemen, I look for a rise from here. Buyers on the phone need to make decisions. Got all day. It's the last of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Hold tight, sir, at $2 million. I ask you to increase. I can't sell it at $2 million. At $2 million, look for a rise from here at $2 million. First, second, third call in it. Oh, being told to hang off. I just need you to bid at $2 million. That's the way to do it. At $2 million now. 2.1. Thank you, Carl. Bidding here at 2.1. 2.2's the call now. Thank you at 2,200,000. 2.2 fairly bid and offered now with my new best friend, but I play no favourites at 2.2. Kyle, it's against you. I need 2.3 to carry me north. At 2.2, seated. 2.3. Thank you, Kyle. 2.4 back. At 2,400,000. It's against you now. Kyle Southern working with the buyer and Anthony Dean at 2.4 the bid. It's against you now. 2.5's the natural place to go.
Another 50.
They never listen to us, do they? But at 2,450 and 5 now with you, Cindy Lee. At 2.5's the bid. 2.5, I need 2.550. You look great on your resume at 2,500,000 once. Twice.
255.
2550 and sixth report, thank you, at 26. $2,600,000 we're bid now. At 26, it's against you, Kyle, at 26. Haven't forgotten about you, Emma, either, at 26 here.
265.
2650 and 7 bid now at 2,700,000. 27's the call now, ladies and gentlemen, at 27. 50 on if you like, Kyle, at 2 and 7. Once.
Would you take 10?
I take 20.
We'll take 20. It's quite generous.
They call me Chris the Friendly Auctioneer.
Yep.
2720. 2720's the call. 2750. There you go. You move in 30s. I'm happy for you to go in 20s. 2,750,000 the call now. 2750 against you now, Kyle. Once.
Chris, we have instructions, we're on the market and selling.
Serious?
Been given instructions.
You happy to sell?
Sell it.
Serious.
Thank you for your instructions. Good luck to you both at 2750. Buckle up. It's with you now at 2,750,000. 2750. I'm going to sell it, Kyle. Now's the time to act. At 2,750,000. Once. You'll get 3 opportunities. You've lost 1 already. Twice. 2,750,000. I'm going to sell it. Pardon? Third at 2,700,000. You sure? Won't take a late bid. Hold on. First, second, third. I'm going to sell it, Kyle. The hammer's up. Delighted to announce 16 Beverly Street. It goes. You're out. Gone and sold. Go forward, our bill. Congratulations. 2,750,000.
No worries. I'll put it.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself, Mark Morrison, the wonderful team here at Harcourts Gold, thank you for taking the time to come along today. To those who were successful, well done. We have a brought forward auction tomorrow and a further 12 auctions in our auction room next Thursday from 10 a.m. May the rest of your day be the best of your day.